Hello, oh my god, I do this every time. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're ready for today's episode because we gotta catch up with whatever we missed from over the weekend in Qlrs World. There's been a couple things from what I've seen. Honestly, each person had their own little thing here and there. A couple things with Amber, though, from what I've been noticing. There's been, like, some coverage of some of her old stuff on how it relates to her new stuff. So I do want to hit some of that today. There's two different videos from Apathetic Facts that we're going to hit today. But before we do that, let me put up our daily members goal because I keep forgetting to do it before the stream. I suck. Beautiful. Amen. Beautiful. God, I'm doing so bad at this. I can't type when I feel like I'm under pressure. It's awful. But how are you guys doing today? Danny said star of the day. Honestly, until this, like, tumor leaves my face. Yeah, don't mind this. I was just doing the same thing over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into things. So starting off, we have a video from 19 hours ago. And I'm so glad Appa did this because I was literally saying somebody needs to count this because I'm not doing more than the calories. Like, I picked the task of counting the calories here and there, which we could do on some of these today if you guys want. But she counted up, like, how much the groceries are because Amber was saying that her grocery order is, like, the same price as door dashing. I don't believe that. Do you? Well, let's find out. Let's look at Appa's calculations. All right, let's check this out. Ghosty said, "Hey Zay, is there a way to turn your captions on? It's easier for me to keep up sometimes." That's a good question. Let me see if it's on. Let me see if I could just turn it on really quickly. I've never looked for this before. Language captions and certifications. Caption certification. Oh. It says it's on. It looks like it's on. Okay, so if that's not on, I will look at it after this and figure that out for you. I thought I could just check it on, but it looks like it's already on. Maybe it only works when the video's, like, when the stream is, like, uploaded, but I'll figure that out for you.
Lady!
You don't have OCD.
You forgot your spaghetti!
You have ODCD.
I never watched the intros on these, but it felt like right today. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here.
I'm actually starving.
That should be my middle name.
Starving? I'm sorry, that takes me out every time I hear it. I can't lie. Starving is crazy.
I'm a choker, a joker, and a midnight wiener
Happy
stroker.
solitude. Good to
Say
see
I'm on
you.
rewatch crew today, but I love you, girl. Pink heart emoji.
Thank you for even popping in. Even if you guys are on the rewatch, I appreciate y'all regardless. You're always the best. Good to see you. If you're rewatching this right now, this is to you. Hi. Good to see you.
Amberlynn, hungry Reid.
I don't know, I just feel so disconnected.
She was
Oh, she fallen.
like, you're healthy,
Someone cares!
but you are obese.
Hello?
It's just, I don't know why it's been so long since I watched. Okay, alright, let's get into it. It's like right here. Okay, so this was like, first it started off with, she pointed another of, like, the point of view from the Q&A, which is what led her here, right? So she said that she's been spending $250 a week on groceries, which is absolutely insane. That means she's spending $1,000 a month on groceries. And if that is just for herself, that's, like, absolutely debaucherously insane. So let's go ahead and hit this.
Starting with an empty kitchen, how much would it cost to buy everything we'd need to recreate the food that Amber shows herself eating this week? I entered Amber's location into Instacart, and according to her recent Q&A, she does her grocery shopping at Target. so I'll be using prices from her local Target whenever possible. Amber also says she spends around $250 a week on groceries for herself because she uses delivery, which includes additional fees and a tip.
Yo, I gotta admit, Appa did some crazy work with it. Not only did she be like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I like do she's like, yeah, for the exact target. It's pretty goated.
We'll calculate those separately at the end. Let's start with the beginning of week 4 and see how quickly Amber's grocery bill adds up.
You guys, I have never, from my remembrance, made hard-boiled eggs without using a boiled egg like maker until today. But I made them by myself and they came out perfect. I was terrified. What? It's actually easier than I thought. So anyways, my breakfast is 300 calories. So I have 3 eggs and I'm gonna have a serving of mayonnaise, which is 13 grams. So I just added pepper and a little bit of salt. So here's 12 grams of mayo, which is a serving I'm just gonna have right there. I really just wanna like dip it so it's like an egg salad, but
that's not an egg salad. Can we politely start off with that is not an egg salad at the fuck all. How many eggs are here? I can't tell. 1, 2, 3. 3 eggs. We got 3 eggs and at least a tablespoon of mayonnaise. So, how many calories is an egg? I actually don't know that offhand. How many calories is an egg these days? These look like large eggs. Okay, so like close to like 80 calories will be nice, and we'll put it like 75 calories. We'll just put it in the middle. So we're gonna do a fast calorie count today. So that's 75 times 3, 225 on these 3 eggs. Plus she's eating like a tablespoon of Hellmann's real mayonnaise. Hellmann's real mayonnaise label. I got this. We're gonna look at the actual label. All right, this shit is 90 calories per serving, which is 1 tablespoon. Let's see, how much exactly did she put there? Was it just 1 table? I mean, she only showed 1 tablespoon on camera, but she kind of dipped the whole egg.
right there. I really just want to like dip it so it's like an egg salad, but lunchtime.
Do you think she's realistically only going to use 1 tablespoon? No, but I'll count just the one she put on the plate, if we're being fair. Okay, so that adds another 90 calories, so she's at 315.
It might be hot as heck outside, but I was craving something like brothy, so I just threw together some ingredients. Yeah, I just used this can.
I don't want to know what she's gonna make that's brothy. Can I start there? The second I heard the words brothy leave her mouth, I started getting upset. There's nothing she's gonna make that's gonna have broth in it that's gonna be appealing, let alone edible, so upsetting. Also, Queen J, thank you for the 1 hot dog gang gifted member. That got us started off on our daily members goal today. And for those of you guys who are new and don't know, our daily members goal is just whatever the day of the month it is. That's it.
Of kidney beans. I measured everything out, so this is just extra. And then the lean beef that I eat is from Target. I do my grocery shopping at Target, and it's 140 calories per serving, and I always have 2 servings at once.
I don't know about that. Is it 140? I could believe that.
So this is left over, and I also have
she said
calories
how
per
many
serving, and
servings?
I always have 2 servings at once.
2 servings at once. Okay. All right, so we'll double, triple check on that. Lean ground beef serving calorie count. And then we'll also get the beans added in. I won't forget, okay? So a standard 4-ounce serving of lean ground beef ranges from 140 to 170 calories. So she's leaning on the low end of the calories. I take it from the median. So like if it says 140 to 170, and now that's also like the chat GBT answer. I don't always like going off of that, so let me click on like the smart label and check, because those are a little different. Yeah, smart label is saying 170. Let me check one other one. Oh, this one's too far down. I'm not scrolling all the way down to that one. This one's saying 165. So I think we gotta lean a little closer to the 165, 170 range based off the percentage of beef that she said that it was. So I'll be nice and I'll do the 165, but she said 2 servings. So 165 plus 165. So she's at 645 calories. And then did she say the servings on the beans or did I miss that? I was just like,
some ingredients. Yeah, I just used this can of kidney beans.
a whole can. Okay, goddamn. Can of kidney beans. Bush's kidney beans label. See, I'm going. I'm seeing the brand. All right. So the calories, there's 6 servings in a container. She said she used a whole can. So about 6 in a container, 120 calories times 6. God Christ. That's 1,365 calories.
Measured everything once. So this is left over, and I also have some onion. I added some taco seasoning, a little bit of like some onion. I added some taco seasoning.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Old El Paso taco seasoning. We'll like go off the serving count for that. Old El Paso taco seasoning. Calorie. Okay, so that exact one they showed says about 15 calories per serving. So we'll do 15 calories. How many calories is an onion? It's not that many, but we'll just include it. Because I want to be real this time. We're including the seasonings this time. Is a white onion. Because it's showing me for yellow. And I don't want for a yellow. She said white onion. Okay, roughly 60 calories, about. Roughly 60 calories, depending on the size of the onion, so we'll just go with the clean 60.
A little bit of, like, tomato and jalapeno. This is...
Tomato, God, they go so fast in this one. Hold on. Wait, I literally have it sped up. Why am I saying that? I literally have it sped up. I'm like, Christ, why is it so fast?
A little bit of, like...
Good and Gather? What the frick is that brand? Is that a Target brand? Oh, I got another gifted while I was looking down. I did. Thank you for telling me, Queen J. Thank you, Reid Walker, for another hot dog getting gifted member. I'm doing the calorie math. So I zoned out for 1 sec because I was like, wait, there's so many ingredients at once, but I'm here, guys. Yeah, she is the sodium final boss, bro. That is actually crazy. Okay. Good and Gather diced tomatoes label. We're going exact brands. Here. Let me go to images. Please, don't fight me. Okay. 25 calories and there's about 3.5 per container. Shit, Christ. That's a weird amount. Okay. So 3 of that is 75. And then what's half of 25? I don't fucking know. That's a weird number. What's half of 25? We'll take 22. So we'll do 75 plus 22 is something. I don't know. I'm putting that one in the calculator. All right, we're at 157 or 1. Yeah, you can see the number 1537. 12.5. Wait, okay, so minus 10. We'll be real. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm so bad at math. I fixed it. Minus 10, okay? Because I added 22. I fixed it.
Tomato and jalapeno.
What the fuck brand is that? Market Side? Hot sliced jalapeno. God damn, this bitch be adding ingredients faster than I can think about it. Hot sliced jalapenos. She said she added some, so I'll give her like just whatever a serving amount is. God, don't fight me, website. Just let me look at your label. 5 calories per serving. Sure. So 5 calories. God, all that for 5 calories.
This is 500 calories. I made my own broth by just adding the tiniest bit of this with water.
I didn't think about how hard this would be. Why is this dude, usually am I being crazy, or do usually her meals only have like 3 ingredients? Why is this one meal 20 ingredients? I'm losing my mind.
100 calories. I made my own.
Okay, Nor, we'll be New York, please. Nor, I can't help it. I say it like that every time. Nor granulated, bouillon chicken. I can't even pronounce this. This is like a tongue twister. Chicken bouillon. Is that how you say it? Bouillon? Chicken flavor. Label. God damn you, Walmart. Alright. Wow, that's not English. Okay, here we go. It says 0 calories? Did I really look up something that's 0 calories? I mean, it's 0 calories though if you eat it by the serving size. I hate ones like these because you can't really like do the calories like you want to. Ah, the worst. Alright, we're just gonna add like 10 calories for the chicken bouillon.
Broth by just adding the tiniest bit of this with water, pepper.
I'm not putting calories for pepper.
Garlic salt. Did I already say taco seasoning?
Or garlic. I'll fuck the seasonings. Too much work.
Oh my god. Wait, let me show you guys a close-up. Hold on. Look how delicious that looks. I wanted something like brothy and soupy. Yuck.
Brothy and soupy? Bitch basically made the most watery chili I've ever seen and is like, yeah, look at this soup. All of these ingredients, now that I'm thinking about it, are just chili ingredients. Why would you not just make chili, bitch? What the $43 already, though. She's at 1,542 calories.
Oh, I know this is about to slap. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, you guys, I made it again for dinner. I used the leftovers and just made it again.
Does anyone remember what the calorie count was before we did that whole dish? So we could just add it again? Because I don't want to do the math again. There was one meal she had before that. It was like 300 something calories. I don't remember exactly how much. Fuck. Does someone remember? Someone's got to remember. She's got to be close to 3,000. Fuck. How many calories was the eggs? Fuck. Hold up. I'll do this the manual way. I'll check. I'll look. I'll look for y'all. One sec. Alright. When were the eggs on stream? Oh, fuck, I can't hear the audio. We're cooked. The eggs was 70 No, but the eggs was like, she had 3 eggs, and it was like, she was at like 300 something calories. I swear to God. Because I know each egg was 75 calories, but she had 3 eggs, plus she had the mayonnaise. So it was like 75 calories times 3 plus 90. Does anybody know that math? If anyone could do that quick math. 317. Thank you. 317. Boom. Okay. So, we gotta do... Let me pull up another bro. This is how bad I am at math. I got calculators everywhere right now. So we got 1,542 minus 317. That's 1,225. So plus 1,225. So she is at 2,767 Sorry. And that's so far. I don't know if she's gonna eat anything else. Zay attempts math stream. I know it's a whole process. We'll get there eventually.
Again, and then now there's an extra 150 calories as well because I have a serving of Doritos that I weighed.
I'm gonna believe her. I'm just gonna believe her that it's 150. She's almost at she's almost at 3K anyways.
On the scale. Today's a weird eating day for me because I was really craving this. Normally I make it with multiple different types of beans and I'll add cheese to it and I won't measure anything. Like, yeah, it's hectic. It's
You're just, that's just sick slop. That's the shit that, like, I say this every time, but this one genuinely is just like a pig trough meal, man. This is something you put in your dog bowl. It's like meat and bone broth. And, like, come on, man. Just put it in the crock pot. Cook it for a couple hours and make it a chili. Why is it so watery, man?
really just lean beef, broth, beans, and seasoning for the most part, you know? Just like imagine like chili, but like super flavorful. For 180 calories, this...
Do I believe her? Maybe. But we're gonna check. True fruit, raspberries, label. We're gonna see exactly how many raspberries is one. Okay, so it says a serving is about 4 to 5 pieces. She's got 2 servings, which would make that 180 more calories. So she wasn't capping.
This is 2 servings of frozen raspberries with milk chocolate. All right, you guys, so this ends my day at 1,765 calories. I have a Laughing Cow cheese.
Did she say?
I think 30.
She doesn't know. Laughing Cow cheese label. Let's check this out. All right. It's the regular one. 25 calories. She was close. I'm not gonna count the goddamn peppers. She's already over 3K, man.
And each one of these is 9 calories. I just wanted to do...
Okay, 9 each, sure. I'll give it to you. You count 9 each, I count 9 each.
This type of action here.
I don't like the way your jaw was.
Remember yesterday's breakfast? This was a...
Okay. So that was a day because she's now on today's breakfast. So in one day, the first day, 3,149 calories. I should write this down. So I shall. If I can find a pen somewhere. I have a paper or an envelope. I found a pencil. Good enough. 3,149 calories. I'm gonna write down the amount for that stew shit again. It's 1,225. Just in case she ends up making it again. Because why do I have a weird feeling that we're gonna see more of that lean stew shit? It's obviously Danny said who is the caloric deficit for. I don't know. I also don't even, I think she said roughly like 2K calories a day. Wasn't that what she said? Am I wrong on that? Did she say 2K a day? Because she's at 3K. She might have said 3K, but she's 100 over anyways.
Exactly what I was craving, but I didn't have the ingredients, but thankfully I went to the grocery store. So this is 397 calories. There's a serving of mayo, a little bit of mustard, pepper, 2 hard-boiled eggs, 3 bacons, some scallion, and I also have some sweet peppers on the side. Oh.
The problem with these specific type of meals and counting these ones' calories is we're set to believe the amounts of the things that she says are in here, right? So looking at this, I'm supposed to believe that there's only 2 eggs in here. Is that what she said? There's literally more than 2 egg yolks. What am I supposed to say to that? So it's kind of just like, if I'm supposed to count the calories based off of the amount she says on this, it might end up being under the amount she says for the day. It also looks like a lot of bacon. It looks like you got bacon in every bite. It just feels like there's more of what she says. Mrs. Morse Reid said she measures everything hardcore. Not these eggs, apparently. There's no way this is 2. Does anyone believe this is 2 eggs? Fuck it. We'll skip the calories on this day.
My God, this is delicious. If you guys don't know anything about me, seafood boil, ultimate favorite food in the whole entire world. So instead of wasting money, backtracking on all my effort, I brought the seafood boil to me. No, this is not a normal.
What the fuck about this? Where's the seafood? How you gonna call it a seafood boil and there's no seafood in the boil? I'm looking at, bro, what's up with this woman putting everything in broth? Why can't she? Fuck, man.
Seafood boil. But I don't have a normal diet right now. So there is tons of Cajun seasoning and it tastes so good. I already tried it. It's so freaking good. We have sausage, shrimp, potato, bell
Shrimp.
pepper, onion, garlic, broccoli. And it is spectacular. Okay, guys.
Bro, that shit, she said a shit ton or a fuck ton of Cajun seasoning, however she worded it. But the woman, dude, I'm jaw dropped because the broth just looked lifeless. It looked like she just put bone broth in with these ingredients and said, seafood boil. This is a brothy stir fry. Thank you, Danny. I'm upset. Mrs. Morse Reid says she can't do anything right. Damn. Crazy work. Wait, what happened? You guys are saying congratulations. I don't know what I'm being congratulated on. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm YouTube featured. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you guys.
And it is spectacular. Okay, guys, so for 675 calories, I made chickpea.
Bro, this carrots, why do her carrots look like they come out of The Walking Dead? What's up with these carrots, man? I can't. I don't know what this is.
Peas and chicken with pesto and some carrots.
It's on a bed of chicken? Holy goddamn.
I made chickpeas and chicken with pesto and some carrots. Snack time.
I already don't like I'm gonna be real. I'm not a chickpea fan. I'm not a hummus fan, really. Actually, no, there was one he had me try that was all right. I actually liked one hummus once in my life. But for the most part, not really a chickpea fan. Chickpea chicken with pesto? With like raw looking Walking Dead carrots? There's gotta be better options. It gets to a point where I just start to feel bad. She should get one of those like meal plan subscriptions where they like tell her what to make. Because
So this is gonna end my day at 1872. This is 200 calories. Voluminous eating. We have a clementine or a mandarin, whatever you want to call it. Let's open her up. These wild blueberries, heavenly. A whole cup is a serving, and I always have half of a cup, which is 70 grams. Watch this. It's kind of crazy. That's only 63 grams. It literally takes up like the whole plate. 63 is fine. These seaweed.
It's like she hears the things we say sometimes when I'm like, yeah, I doubt the amount she says it is. This, I don't know what this snack is, but every time she dumps herself a plate of frozen blueberries, I'm like, why are you eating them frozen with the spoon? Couldn't tell you. And I don't know why she's whipped out seaweed chips. It's only getting worse. So far, we're at 146 for the total, though. Maybe she wasn't wrong about how much she spent.
Chips.
Oh, also, Jawbone, thank you for sending the jewels. And these nuts, I also saw sending some jewels. I'm catching them. Also, if you guys are here, make sure to hit that like button. It does help out the channel a bit.
Oh my god, they're so good. So I'm only having half of a serving. The whole bag is one serving. It should be the rest of this because I ate the other half the other night. 200 calories.
This looks like a fish feast. I don't know what it is. The fucking seaweed chips look so ghastly to me, bro. I hate seaweed chips. I hate seaweed. This entire plate makes me upset and angry. It's dry and cold and fuck me. This is so, I'm mad. Yeah, frozen grapes are acceptable. Frozen blueberries, though, them bitches are tiny, so they're hard as a rock. You ever try to put frozen blueberries, like, in the blender to, like, make a smoothie? They're hard as a rock.
What? Breakfast time. I have 2 peppers, 2 hard-boiled eggs, some bacon, mustard.
Oh, did you hear the sound of it slopping around, man? Why is this breakfast? What the fuck is this? This is a whack-ass breakfast. You're starting your day off with some just wackadoodle-ass shit.
Mayo, scallion. This is genuinely so good. So this is 402 calories. I made this all in the air fryer.
Well, I'll be a normal looking portion. Well, I'll be. I never thought I'd see the day her plate wasn't filled to the brim. But here it is. A portion. We got Sammy Said So with the 99-cent little hot dog. I'll hit a mustard for that. I want a smoothie now too, Ghosty Bun. I feel that deep in my bones.
Fryer. We have some A1. We have some sirloin, asparagus, carrot, potato. Yes, I'm one of those girlies that like my steak practically burnt. Alright, so this came out to...
Look. Y'all are about to judge her for that. I actually agree. I don't like my meat with, like, red in the middle. None of that. I like my steaks well done. Or at least, like... Well, okay, if I'm, like, ordering just a steak, I'm probably gonna get it, like, medium well. That upsets a lot of you, and I apologize. I don't want my steak bloody. Eat your steak how you like.
491 calories. We have pickled onion, peppers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, shrimp that I put some Cajun seasoning on, and some cheesy rice.
This bitch's breath has gotta be so... Could you imagine walking into, like, a Walmart after she ate this and she's, like, coughing in the aisles? Oh. She's got cheesy, pickled onion shrimp breath. Cheesy pickled onion shrimp breath, bro. What's happening here? For a lot of the things she eats, I'm gonna be real, I just don't like. I like red onions. I like onions a lot. I love onions. I swear to God, I could eat onions just by themselves. Pickled onions, don't do it for me. Pickled onions and shrimp I was already pissed off. Pickled onions, shrimp, and cheesy rice. This is just so why? It's just wicked work. Dude, her mom wipes her ass, bro. Imagine half this shit coming out. Like, oh God, I fear. Alexa said her poor animals have to live with her rotten breath and deadly farts. I just got a really terrible image in my head. You know how, like, Tommy likes to be crushed? What if you picked the wrong day and she let that shit rip? It might be like, you know when there's a gas leak? It might be like that.
Brussels, shrimpy, rice. All right, so for 180
Wait, there was Brussels sprouts there too, bro. That shit's just extra kicking.
calories, I am having a Chobani flip. The flavor is peanut butter cup. So I'm ending my day at 1,730 calories. This is the last thing I'm eating. This is 260 calories. It is a chocolate rice cake with a serving of vanilla almond butter. Okay.
Well, why you flailing it around? Low-key, why was she just flailing it around? Also, I think the Chobani was also one of the most normal things I've ever seen her eat. Just a normal Chobani. This also wasn't too bad. This is a pretty decent snack. But why were you waving it around in the wind?
I could just do this. No almond butter will get left behind. But this is the Justin's vanilla almond butter. It's so good.
Oh. No. No. We don't eat cottage cheese slop. Notice how... Am I crazy? I love how I was roasting this bitch. I was like, yeah, you can never actually tell how much her portions of shit really is. She never really shows it. And now all of a sudden she's showing it? Am I crazy? This is the most I've seen her weigh her food and show it out. Ever.
I'm a toker, a joker,
Thank you,
and a
Melissa.
midnight wiener stroker.
I live in Amber's neck of the woods. Target has the most expensive groceries in town. There are Aldi's everywhere as well as Walmart and Crest.
Dude, that's part of what I was thinking too. Imagine picking to get your groceries from Target. Target is low-key absolutely the worst grocery store. I'm just keeping it real. They don't even have the best grocery selection. And then on top of that, it's like expensive as hell. You could get the same shit at, like, literally the exact same brands that you could get at Target, you can get at Walmart for a cheaper price. I feel like people just like to be swindled under the premise of feeling like they're, like, somewhat ritzier for, like, shopping at the more expensive store. Get swindled if you want. I'm finna walk into Walmart and pay less. Or Aldi. I love Aldi's, to be honest. Like, you're not gonna find your name brand stuff there, but you will find good Aldi's brand stuff. They have really... Okay, can I speak from the heart right now? Aldi's chicken salad is so good. I would go to Aldi's, get a thing of the chicken salad, and just meal prep, like, chicken salad wraps for the week. Because, like, a container of it's kind of big. It's a little expensive, but it would last, like, for, like, 5 wraps. Bro, so good. Oh God, what's happening? What is this meal? Or is this a snack? I don't know. She better eat. No. Wait a minute. I know you're fucking lying. She better eat raw Brussels sprouts. Please tell me you're fucking lying. Please. Nah. Like, this has to be a joke. Like, there's no way. Oh, she is! She is! And she put shit in the air fryer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. No. Bro, she just pulled something out of the air fryer. What? Dude, I'm really upset. No. You're like, out of all the things, no. Is it real? This one's really not. You're telling me this bitch is about to pop Brussels sprouts in her mouth? Raw? Like, does anybody do that? This is not normal behavior. I'm gonna be really real. That's just the most abhorrent thing. That is so sick. Why are you doing that? Why would you ever do that? Bitch is trying to break her teeth. This is just the most egregious slop play ever. What is happening? She's got like... Oh my god, I'm losing it. She whipped out like sausage. There's Brussels sprouts. There's fucking cottage cheese, carrots, peppers, seaweed, and caramel rice. I miss who I was before all this. It's not done! This is a sick man charcuterie. This is a sick man charcuterie.
Hello, I am cosplaying as Tiffany. This is a jalapeno cheddar chicken sausage.
Who the fuck is Tiffany? What? What am I missing here?
With mustard, broccoli with cottage cheese and mustard, Brussels sprout with cottage cheese and mustard.
Like, I know you're fucking lying. Like, I know you're fucking lying to me right now. I thought it couldn't get worse. I thought we hit our limit. I was like, no. God, tell me it can't get worse. Oh, and it did. She's dipping that hoe in cottage... Wow. This is my own personal horror movie, bro.
Mini
I couldn't
pepper
even
with
watch
cottage
it.
cheese and mustard.
I didn't want to look.
A carrot with cottage cheese and mustard.
What? Bro. Why? What? Oh, when I... Why? No, it's just like, why? Like, cottage cheese and everything, dipped in everything. She's about to hit us. I know it. She's about to put the caramel rice cake in it too. It's about to be this reminds me of those like sick fuckers on Instagram who make those like they'll put the fucking hot dogs in the dishwasher. This is that level of slop.
Pickle with cottage cheese and
Nah,
mustard.
bro. This is fucking strange. She's about to
Green
dip the
olive
tofu in.
with garlic, cottage cheese and mustard, baby.
What fetish does Tommy have for cottage cheese and mustard? Somebody fucking reveal it. That's it. It's it. I figured it out. Because you can't tell me there's no fucking cottage cheese and mustard fetish happening here. I know this tastes so fucking rank.
Seaweed chip with cottage cheese and mustard. Caramel rice cake with cottage cheese and mustard.
She didn't put it in, thank God.
Chocolate covered raspberry with milk chocolate and white chocolate with cottage cheese and mustard.
She didn't put that in either. I knew. Oh, thank God. I was gonna lose it. I was gonna crash out. I was really gonna be at the end of my rope, guys. I'm just letting you know.
Hello, I am cosplaying as Tiffany. This is jalapeno cheddar chicken sausage with mustard.
Who the fuck? Has anyone figured out who Tiffany is? Who?
Broccoli with cottage cheese and mustard. Brussels sprout with cottage cheese and mustard. Mini pepper with cottage.
Did you hear it crunch, man? Who does that? Who does that?
Cheese and mustard. A carrot with cottage cheese and mustard. Pickle with cottage cheese and mustard. Green olive with garlic. Cottage cheese and mustard, baby.
Bro, I'm losing my mind right now. I can't imagine why you would do this. Why you would subject anybody to this. This is like, this is so sick. She's just slopping it up too. She's fucking really, oh God, man.
Seaweed chip.
Bro, this is how she got so
mustard.
big. She'll really eat anything. She
Caramel
will eat
rice cake
anything.
with cottage cheese and mustard. Chocolate covered raspberry with milk chocolate and white chocolate with cottage cheese and mustard. First things first, this is 478 calories.
Why do you need 2 pork chops when you're already eating scrambled eggs with it? What in the fuck is this meal? What is this?
We have pork chops, 2 eggs, 2 peppers, and a clementine. All right, so for 459 calories, I craved Chinese food. It's actually so easy to make delicious stir fry, I swear to you. So I made it with chicken, baby corn, carrots, water chestnuts, broccoli, scallion, onion, and bell pepper. I think that's it. a lot of food for very low calorie because it's literally just meat and veggies, and I used a little bit of sauce. I used a Kung Pao sauce.
Who leaves the baby corns whole like this? Why are they whole? I don't think I've ever eaten a whole baby corn. I've only ever had them, like, at least cut in half. I don't know anymore.
The sauce I use is only 35 calories per serving, and I only use like a serving and a half. All right, you guys, this is 550 calories. We have cottage cheese, mustard, pickle, olives, carrots, chicken sausage, Brussels sprouts, a mini pepper, broccoli, seaweed chips, a caramel rice cake, and chocolate covered raspberries. Yum. This is such a girl dinner.
My women of the chat, speak up now. Who's eating this girl dinner? What the fuck? Girl eats this dinner. What? If you would eat this, I question you. Ghoul dinner. Thank you, Joppa. Ghoul dinner. One who sucks the life out of me.
So this is 381 calories. I'm ending the day at 1,858. I was craving almond butter, so a serving of that. And then I have a little bag of...
Bitch, I thought that was refried beans. For a minute, I really thought she was about to eat that shit with some refried beans. At this point, I wouldn't put it past her.
Of white cheddar and a little bag of kettle.
White cheddar? Why are you mixing white cheddar and peanut butter? That's a weird ass mix. What's up with her and cheddar and like chocolate and like cheddar and like peanut butter? I can't do it. Yeah, Kenta says, how does she have so many meals in a day? You can only tell when they split up when she goes, oh, this is breakfast. She will have these like big snacks or whatever, and she's like, oh, it's just a snack.
Popcorners.
Wait, what is Chicago style popcorn? Put me on beat, D-Rocks. I might like that. What is it? Hash browns? Or is that pork chops? Holy shit, why are they fucking hard as a rock? I don't want to know what her homemade cheesy potato tacos look like, but I'm gonna find out, aren't I? Caramel and cheddar. Okay, caramel. Caramel and cheddar. Wait, but don't those come in like those big Christmas tins? I fuck with that. That's good. I don't think I've ever seen that like mixed together though, other than when the Christmas tin, you got that one motherfucker who's just rude and pulls the middle thing out. You ever seen that? And then it's all mixed. That's pretty good. Where's the taco? What the fuck about this is a taco? She just made a slop meat bowl. Why, when she eats, it's like... like, it's ravenous. Literally, fork, me. She used to, like, meet herself to the fork. When I eat, I'm just like... I'm not running to the fork. It's not going anywhere. What is that? Ooh, what was that? I love Chobani. I can't even hate. I love me a good Chobani. They're kind of expensive though, so I only buy them when they're like, they got them like 10 for 10 or whatever. And they're like $1 a piece.
This is everything I ate today. So on days that I know I'm gonna be not home, I make my breakfast teeny tiny because I don't know what the rest of my day looks like when it comes to eating. So I really aim for just like getting that protein in. So I have a leftover pork chop, a little clementine. This comes out to 207 calories. Burger with lettuce. Calm down, it'll be fine. Pickles and onion.
Bitch, ain't nobody was worrying if you got cyclosporia. Honestly, that might do you a fucking favor at this point. Nobody fucking was worried. What the fuck is a pickle patty? Pickles, this is about to be the dry, man, I don't like pickles like that. To eat 3 on a dry ass burger with some onions and lettuce. I really don't.
You don't talk about right. You don't talk about.
Yeah.
21.
You're like, hey now.
I mean, if I get a parasite, I get a parasite. Am I right? We're gonna be here for like 8 hours. It's already been a couple because it's Glow Bingo, and we have to get our seat.
We have to fill these out.
And then we have to fill out a bunch of like papers and stuff. So I asked for a cheeseburger and they didn't actually give me one. I also asked for bacon and they didn't actually do that as well. And I'm not a complainer, so I didn't say anything, but my mom did. So in replace, they gave me cookies, and instead of me eating them, I'm gonna give them to my stepdad. So here you go. Oh, he's waving at the camera. Okay, so I got mini egg.
I don't believe that for a guy. Nah, this is the Panera bullshit all over again. This is the, I ordered an apple and they gave me 2 bags of chips. You ordered a cheeseburger and bacon and they pulled up with a bag of cookies and you want me to believe? And the most performative, here, take it. Bitch, the reason he was so scared to take it, he hesitated because he knows the second that camera turns off, you're about to be like, hungry, give me. Like, don't even. And another burger, right? Like, you already had a burger. You need another one? What are you even about to eat right now? Like, don't even.
Rolls. It comes with 5 of them. They're just like tiny. How many should I eat? Like 4? Do you want one? Will you eat one, please? Mom, do you want the other one?
Me? You are?
He doesn't want it.
I do. Hungry.
So I gave my mom one of the egg rolls. I'm not going to use the sauce. She also ordered egg rolls. We love them from here. They're really good. They are fried, which is something I don't eat anymore. But they're just little itty bitty babies. Like, they're so cute. I got
That bitch is still fried. It being an itty bitty baby doesn't mean shit when there's 4 of them. That equals 2 big egg rolls. 2 big egg rolls right there. Fried. Enjoy your fried egg roll. I hate when she's like, it's like she tries to downplay it. We can still see you sitting there eating the fried food.
got home, put on something super comfy, and made myself some food, okay? So I made a ton of vegetables. We have
You needed
broccoli,
more?
Brussels sprouts, and bell
Haven't you
pepper.
had enough, Amber?
I made my typical potatoes there, and then this is just leftover beef from yesterday, a serving of cheese melted on top. I just kept it in its little container, so this came out to 700 calories. And I'm gonna go enjoy the out of it because I am hungry. All right, you guys, so I'm ending the day at 1,640.
I don't even believe it. I'm not gonna believe it. I could calorie count, but how am I gonna calorie count when this bitch fucking ate that whole bag of 3 cookies off camera and she's gonna say she didn't? I hate this, like, where she tries to act like we're really gonna believe what she's eating is only what she's showing us. I don't.
I am super swollen. I don't want to retain more water than I need to retain. And also, my dinner was so filling. Hit the spot. I ate it way later than I normally would. So I am content for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you already ate more than enough. So you own a knife. You can use it. What is happening? Hello, welcome back. Is she cutting everything on the same cutting board? Did she just cut raw chicken on the same cutting board that she just cut her vegetables on? The silence is kind of scary. I don't like it. We got Blood Raina with the Canadian 5 who said her logic is backwards. Why eat less breakfast when you know you're going to be out? You eat more to keep you full. Oh, so she can eat fried bingo crap. Yeah, pretty much. The silence, first off, killing me. Also, what is she making? Like, what in God's name is about to be made here? I don't want to know. God damn, by the way, if y'all been paying attention to the cart total, which I hope we've been all peeping here and there. Shout out to Appa for doing this. She is way over the $250 she claims to spend in a week, and this is from the rough area of where her target is, so. Brussels sprouts and soup, man. Why? Why? What's that? Ooh, pizza. Can you just give me one piece? That's a lot of pizza. Bro gave me like half the pizza. I'm like, wait, one piece at a time? I guess I'm gonna, unfortunately, eat while she eats. Oh. Ooh, and there's garlic sauce? Hell yeah. Is this a new one? Does it look good? Oh, you got it square cut like a heathen. Square cut's crazy. This is the piece of pizza he handed me, by the way. He's like, what's wrong with square cut? This is the piece of pizza I was given. It's some like fancy stuffed crust pizza. I guess I'll give you guys my review. While I eat. I got my garlic sauce. We're about to go crazy. It's the, what's it called? Papa John's what? Epic stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. Square cut kind of goes hard. Okay, maybe I'm sleeping. All right. Hold on. We'll try it. We'll give the live review. The live taste test of the pizza. Ooh. That's how you cut it in Chicago? Bro, that would throw me off. I hate New York cut pizza. Can I be real? It's so thin and they cut you these giant slices. So you're forced to eat it where it's like split in half. I don't want to eat it like that. All right, so let's try just like the crust solo without the sauce first. That's pretty good.
It's well done, square cut.
I fucks with this. They should do that as like a cheese stick. It would be real good. It's like a it's like a mozzarella stick. Mozzarella cheese stick, right? But like with pepperoni in it, and then the breading is pizza crust. Okay, now we gotta try it with a garlic sauce. That's fire. That's so good. God, I feel like Amber right now. God damn. Woo! That's actually delicious. That is so good. With the garlic sauce, that is 10 out of 10. Yo, if y'all got a fucking Papa John's near you, I just be doing ads all the time. Anytime y'all see me like something live, I'm just like, yeah, let me tell you about it. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? Yeah, you gotta try this pizza. It's no ordinary pizza. It's a pizza made by Papa John's Pizzeria. I'm sorry. Cajun onion. Why is boil in quotations? What is about to happen here? I don't know if I want to know. Bro, does she live in a fucking wind tunnel? Why is there always a sound in her camera that's like, wah! And it's just that in silence as she's slicing stuff. Alright, this is where we're gonna speed it up again. You know what? Yeah. Why didn't you drain the corn? Why didn't you drain the corn? You're just gonna leave it in the corn juice, man? What was boiled? Did anything even get boiled? What even is this? Not a single thing was boiled. You need oatmeal with that? Dude, I be eating okay, I'll be real. I usually, if I'm gonna eat these for breakfast, I'll make 2 of these packs of oatmeal. This exact one, the Quaker maple whatever. I make 2 of those for breakfast, and I usually eat like 1 3/4. I usually don't finish 2 in total, because usually 1 leaves. I keep saying usually, Christ. 1 will make it so I'm still hungry, but 2 is like extra full. And she's eating this with that? Like, what? Oh my god. Yo, Miss 5x5, you are cooking up a storm. She said, now you know why she likes bra so much. It's so she doesn't have to drain shit. Yo.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This entire time, we've been sitting here like, why is she a brothy lover? Motherfucker, we got the answer. She is sitting here in a state of not knowing how to drain a can. She can barely wield a knife. She cut raw chicken on the same cutting board that she cut raw vegetables. She ate a raw Brussels sprout with cottage cheese and mustard. She has hit deranged levels of food creation that only an alien would hit. She's an alien sent to convince you to eat food of the Martians before they send us up to Mars. You heard it here first. Okay, maybe it'll warm the blueberries. Wait a minute. I gotta point this out. See, Pink Chubby Chocobo in the chat said, how is it Zay's going to end that whole thing and then thunder rolls outside my house like it did? It was me. I did it.
And there we have it. Based on everything Amber showed herself eating this week, my final grocery total came to $300.43.
So the same as DoorDash.
For transparency, I also rebuilt her grocery list on Instacart. The total you see here isn't going to match mine exactly, because several items are currently unavailable, Target doesn't carry 3 of the items, and a few prices have changed since she actually shopped. But I also wanted to account for something Amber has brought up when talking about how much she used to spend on DoorDash.
Talk your shit, Abba.
Fees and tips. Just using the groceries that Instacart currently allows me to purchase, the cart is $271.67. Once I select priority delivery and add the delivery fee, service fee, estimated tax, and a hypothetical 20% tip, the checkout total jumps all the way to $366.31.
Well, let's be real. We all know Amber ain't giving him a 20% tip. But that's also crazy. That's like almost $400 a week on groceries. I couldn't imagine spending that much. How much was this pizza? This pizza was $15. And it's gonna feed 2 people. $400 a week for just her, man. I haven't cooked a lot because I've explained the whole apartment thing. Anywho, but back when we were cooking, how much were we spending on groceries a week for the 2 of us? Like, maybe 100? 150? And that's for 2 people. Like, it's just like 400 is crazy. And you know that's not the only thing she's spending her money on, which is part of it. If that was the only thing, it'd be like, okay, well, she saves all her money for food, but then you'll see her. She's similar to Quirky in the sense that she'll buy all this other expensive shit. Oh, here, let me finish this one out.
And again, that's still missing several items from the week. So I actually found this pretty interesting. Her groceries themselves came extremely close to the roughly $300 per week she claimed she was previously spending on takeout. But once delivery fees and tipping enter the equation, you can definitely see how ordering food and groceries for delivery can get expensive very quickly. Either way, $300.43 is our final total for the groceries themselves this week.
Wow.
But what do you guys think? Were you surprised by the final total? Let me know.
I am surprised by the final total just because I couldn't imagine spending that much on groceries myself. I'm surprised that she is willing to spend that much on groceries for herself. That's absolutely crazy to me. But shit. Hey. By the way, guys, if you're here, I see we got like 149 of you in the chat and you want to smack a like on the stream. It does help my channel a bunch. We also have a little daily members goal running. It only gets big when I move over to this screen, but it's just a daily members goal. It's no big pressure if you guys hit it or not. Huh? What did I say? No, what'd you say? Oh. Well, I'll get there. Alrighty. Now, I got one other thing I wanted to hit. I want to hit a small QLR update. I saw this, fucking Christ. I saw this video the other day. Alright, so this is like apparently like a rough recap of the weekend that QLR had. So shout out to Busy Little Bee over on YouTube. I think this is actually my first time hitting one of her videos. Actually pretty sure I know her from Twitter. Like I see her on Twitter all the time. But this is my first time reacting to one of her videos, but she
saying I'm so
up QLR's weekend for us, so let's check out what she's been up to. Oh, and Matthew said he smashed it before the stream even started. A go. Hey, can you plug my phone in, dear? It's at 1%. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can like the stream before it starts, apparently. Yeah.
Desperate to be a part of Grow World, and I'm like, bro, I'm not desperate to be a part of Grow World. I am a consumer of Grow World. I like attention. I'm a clout chaser. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, guys, I don't like attention. I'm traumatized. I'm mentally ill, and I have a lot of fucking problems. I like attention.
Whoa! Okay, we are starting off strong here. We are starting off amazingly strong here. Okay, this is the same girl who, like, wait, was this her? Wait, am I having a moment? Wasn't it Quirky? No, that was Yamara. That was Yamara. I almost got them confused. I was like, nah, because Yamara was the one who asked if she'd be a part of the Girl World documentary. She loves being a part of Quirky loves being a part of Girl World. Don't let her lie to you. That's so crazy to say, though.
I didn't get enough as a child. Sue me. Mr. Snowflake already made a video? That means I'm probably gonna be mentioned in Jordy's live tonight. People are fucking reckless and cruel and stupid. When it comes to Grow World, fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's the funniest fucking intro. Dude. Shout out to Busy Little B. That has to be the best Quirky Love Rose intro I've ever seen. There's no way she'd be saying all that.
Check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Hey everybody, it's Busy Little B. Welcome back to my channel. Rosie had a busy weekend. She says she was going dark on her socials. We'll get to her community post in a little bit. So what I have to share with you today is 2 clips from her members only stream that
oh boy
stood out to me. And then we're going to take a look at her public stream from Friday night. And then we'll look at her community tab post, her being messy in TikTok lives, her being messy in comments, and all of this is from this weekend. We have a lot to look at, so let's just go ahead and get.
Girl had a busy ass weekend. It's a 30-minute video. We'll skip around a little bit through some of it if you guys are like, fuck this bitch, she's boring. But yeah, let's get in and buckle up. Snowpiercer, I feel like we're eating together today. I'm having jalapeno and cream cheese taquitos from 7-Eleven. Dude, I love the buffalo rollers from 7-Eleven. I'm addicted to those. They're so good.
Started.
H.
It's in Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's in Japanese.
I can find it faster if you think you.
I'd say that clip.
I can find it faster! Yeah, that was so funny. She was so fed.
Pretty much speaks for itself, but I'm going to go ahead and comment on it anyway. I think.
All right. Well, here, we'll skip to the next one because I appreciate you, but I do need, I want the clippies.
Her own phone. Why does she need to pull it out of his hands?
There's a real
part.
chance we might not be able to do a pool live at all, and that's fucked up because I did the goal, so we'll have to figure that out. And
who in the Gooner, who in the feederism is hitting the goal for Quirky Love Rose to do a poll stream? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody riddle me that one, Batman? Who in the world? That is so diabolical.
I'm not upset at my brother at all. It's not his fault. I'm just upset.
I'm not going to play the entirety of that clip because there's really no need to. It's just how uncomfortable Lee looks when she's upset. I don't know. I think we're getting a little glimpse into their relationship. But let's go ahead and check out her public live stream.
We just finished up the members only live. It was very fun, very fresh. Legos was fun. Lee had a blast. Hello, Cicely's Closet, because we are going to make lasagna soup. Members decided to be benevolent and kind and think it was a good move to move over to public instead of staying members. So,
did she say benevolent? Also, what is this? What is this voice she's putting on? First off, did she say benevolent? Low BMI voice time that takes me out. Oh my god, Jill, I'm crying. Because, yo, what is this character she just put on? It was like the mask just flipped.
That's what we're doing.
Did she say benevolent? I swear she's purposely saying things wrong lately.
Yes, girl.
This is like the 3rd time in a week she has mispronounced a word or misspoke. Unreal.
What is benevolent? Like, what was she even trying to say there? Like, that part. Clock that. But here, let me go to where it picks up.
Off the camera.
Too.
While I was live for members only, my brother came up and like I muted and turned off the camera because he basically informed me that tomorrow was supposed to be after the 3-day period of him doing like chemical treatments and stuff. The pool is still messed up. There's just stuff going on. I don't want to get too into the thick of it because I don't fully understand it. I just got real fucking frustrated because basically there's like a very significant chance that I can't do the goal for the race now. And he did not communicate with me because he didn't know he needed to before he did the actions for me to take a look and see what was going on. So it's like with the timing of everything, we may not be able to do another pool live, which was not on the plan.
Let's be real. She's not mad she can't do the goal. She wasn't wanting to race him anyways. I think she's really upset that she can't go in the pool and, I don't know, use it however she uses it. I think
she wants to go in the pool and she wants to dance to like a sleep token and eat hot wings. That's what she wants to do. Yeah, if she had to do anything to actually like earn being able to use it, like of course not. That's silly. That's actually so fucking funny though that she's like, yeah, my brother just said he can't do it. Why can't you race in the pool? What? First off, a goal for her to race her brother in the pool? Can we talk? That's like some LCU level scam. That's crazy.
she uses it a lot to kind of get off of her ass and on her feet without having all that weight on her joints. But, you know, what do I know?
And we're gonna, I think we may either do a combination or some variant of like him and I playing heads up and like one of us doing the other's makeup or something on live instead. This is completely out of my control. So I was very upset because like I said in the live, it's really important to me that I follow through on my word.
Ma'am, you follow through on your word. You didn't give the members Texas exclusive content like you'd said. It took you months to put those videos out. You keep telling us about how much you're vlogging while Lee's there. We haven't seen any of that besides I think maybe one video. And that was...
This is the major part that I wanted to talk about in this, right? So when he first got there, like for his trip, a lot of what she said they were going to be doing content-wise was going to be like vlogging, like some like IRL type of stuff. And it's literally been what you guys have seen, what I've shown is just them laying in bed together or in the kitchen cooking. That's all the content has been. Why is no one doing, like they are in the best position to be kind of like on top of to be the main subject of Girl World right now. She does. Or like to get views on her channel, and she's like, nah, I'm just not gonna do anything.
Was you getting ready for him to be there. She cancels her members live like every other week. She always is going back on her word. So her saying that it's important for her to keep her word is kind of bullshit.
Fuck that.
Our pool's never looked like this. In all the years I've lived here, it's never looked like this. And I'm just, this is becoming a building frustration within me that like it's getting to a point where like I'm frustrated he told me while I was live because it's becoming a thing where like it's starting to boil over for me.
Wait, I'm crying. Miss 5x5 said she had high pain days. Godse, so apathetic. Yo, why is that like everybody's fucking excuse? It's always my health, my pain. Okay.
Keeps being chemical imbalance issues, and I kind of just wish we had never quit from the service we were using, because when we were using that service, they came once a week. We never had to wait this many days. At most, we would need to wait like a day or two occasionally. But like there's been periods of times where we're like weeks out of commission.
Bitch, you just need to put chlorine in the pool. What are you talking about? Just go to a pool store. I know she lives in Florida. There's pool stores everywhere. Just go to the pool store, buy the chlorine. Like chemical imbalance. I'm like, what else are you talking about? I don't think she got a saltwater pool.
You've been eating Indian food in your pool. You've been eating all kinds of food in your pool.
Clock
You
that.
both have been going in there. We know Lee has a problem with showering. You have to remind him to shower.
Ew.
Seems like there have been a lot of reasons for your pool to be this bad this year.
Trying to fix.
No, that part. You literally sit there and eat food in the pool, and you're like, why is it so dirty? Why is it so why is the water quality ass? You're dripping your hot wing sauce in the fucking pool.
Things, and the current state of the pool is the worst it's ever looked. I agree with you, AC. The decision is not up to me, and that's what I'm going to leave it at, because that becomes family business, and that ain't y'all's business. But it's not up to me. If it was up to me, we'd be going to professionals. And I understand that it's a privilege to even have a pool. I'm not trying to complain incessantly, but it's just really frustrating. You have 4 little packages here. I'm going to move the...
You know what she could also do? if it's literally meant, if all it is supposed to be her racing her brother, there is so many public pools in Florida. Like, if she literally just needs to take a video of her racing her brother, go to a public pool. It's because she wants to eat hot wings in the pool. That's why.
Camera, because these were shipped to me, so I just want to try to not catch the addresses. And Lee is hanging out outside on the patio right now. It's still too muggy for me to enjoy being outside unless I'm in the water.
Lee does stay outside for the majority of this live, and you saw how she was acting in the members only live. That's likely why. I wouldn't want to be around that, would you?
And I can't be in the water, but he's enjoying sitting out there and he's just taking some time to himself, because that's what I think I mentioned this briefly on the members only live, that we do make sure to like take time for ourselves too, because like you don't want to like be too overly attached, you know what I mean? Like, our time is limited, but we also will take like chunks of time to kind of do our own thing, because I bought this prickly.
She never got money for her healthcare. She always got money for these brand new fake nails, though, and these drink packets. This is just starting to get to be crazy work.
Pear lemonade. I forgot to put this in the title. This is an entire box. Shout out to you, Barry, for inspiring this. This is an entire box of peach mango dole packets.
Her hoarding and overconsumption has become a real problem. I'll be doing a video probably later this week, and we'll go over her wish list.
Oh shit! I need this to fix the tripod y'all are currently on. I've ordered this forever ago. It took forever to get here.
Yo, that shit only hit her armpit for a second, but you know when she peeled it off.
Y'all, I'm a big bitch.
No!
I need more water than the average person to hit full hydration mode. I don't get water intoxicated because I would feel sick if I got water intoxicated. Every single day, I drink between 3 to 5 of these a day, and I'm fine. The person that died from that Nintendo competition, from that radio show, from water intoxication, the challenge was they weren't allowed to pee. That's why they died from it.
I don't know what she's talking about, but
Me either. Here, let me skip ahead in this a little bit more, because she's just on her sit and yap with the drink for a minute. And then here, like right around here.
Actually, he ate. I had like a Built Bar while I was live.
Yeah, I'm so sure Lee ate a lot and Rosie did not touch anything until they were live, and it was just a Built Bar. I believe that.
So Jacob, I'm going to read this because I kind of get what you're saying. The protein fat is so annoying. Everything has protein in it, technically, but it's not enough to make any difference. I feel like people should just eat more steak and chicken. Yeah, to be...
Dude! Oh my god, whoever this person is, thank you. I was literally talking about this the other day when, like, Amber was on her, like, this protein thing. They just put protein on it because if it even has, like, 1 gram of protein in it, they can put that on it and sell it to people because, like, you know what I'm saying? All they have to do is market that it has protein, and technically it's not a lie, you know? It is such a fad. I'm not saying that if you're trying to be on a high protein diet, don't seek out those options, but it's like, I highly recommend you stay to actual, like, to the book, high protein foods and not just these high protein facade foods is what I like to call them.
Fair, though, the prices of a lot of those foods are harder. And also, guys, one of the things that I like about the protein fad and the things like finding protein in like Cheerios and stuff like that, I think that really helps people with ARFID, neurodivergent children, things like that. You should not be giving children excess amounts of protein. They need a very well-balanced nutrition that's very different to adults.
Another thing Rosie thinks she's able to give advice on how children should be fed and nourished. Ma'am, you're not a fucking parent. Who's gonna take dietary advice from this woman?
No, clock that. Why is she even bringing that up? Like, what did kids have to do with the subject?
Why does she do this shit? I don't get it.
I do have a good logical understanding of nutrition. My issue is execution and fighting the demons. Keep your fucking Amberlynn references to yourself. You're not welcome here. He's outside chilling.
No, I'm crying. That's crazy. Not her banning somebody just because they made an Amber reference. Bro, she's so ban happy. It's sick work.
I'm sorry for that. I was trying to kick it and then everything fucked up. I had it all nightly stacked and then I didn't.
Surprise, motherfucker. We can clean it up.
Ban Mono with the 2 said, Zay, can we get Subway Surfers? For $2? Come on, Mono, put it on like a red or something.
Thank you.
The way she looks at the camera so smugly after he says, I'll clean it up. That's telling. Lee's first visit to her house has included deep cleaning her kitchen, deep cleaning her bathroom, cleaning and organizing her bedroom and dining room, mowing the lawns, taking out trash multiple times, cleaning up after her every move, doing the dishes multiple times, etc., etc. This is no vacation. This guy's been put to work all summer.
Okay, darling.
Why are you, a 34-year-old woman, calling a 26-year-old man daddy? You don't think that's a bit weird?
I'm going to set this to the side for.
Yeah, it is a little weird. Also on the subject of like him being like her servant kind of thing, I don't think he expected it to be anything less so. Like, he got into a relationship knowing what he's signing up for to some extent, so I don't really feel bad for him. It's more of just like, why is he willing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he willing to do that shit?
No. Rosie, you're pissing yourself off needlessly. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I'm probably gonna end up putting a lot more water in it, but I have this much chicken broth left, so it's going in. Rosie glancing back while filling the water container feels like my mom watching me and warning me not to get out of line. I'm kind of into the idea of a septum.
That's because she's so bossy, she tries to be like everybody's mother in that chat. And also, don't do a septum piercing. It's not going to look right on you.
Mono with the 2-cent. Red. I don't think that your $2 dono identifies as a red today. I'm sorry, Mono.
I promise.
I want buttered toast with this meal expeditiously. I'm a yapper. I use my mouth for a lot of things.
Oh, I'm so full now. Oh, I ate too much pizza.
Yeah, we know. She was bragging on Twitter about being the BJ queen. Yep. There's some knowledge I had to learn, so you had to learn too. Sorry.
I didn't need to know. No, girl, I really didn't need to know. I really didn't need to know.
I wish I had a little more chicken broth flavor, so I am going to add a tiny teaspoon of bouillon. So I'm just going to kind of throw shit in and see what happens. We're going to do whatever this much is. Oh, it was less than that because I knocked it. There we go. Do basil. I'm not even going to bother the spoon because it's so low. You know what? That much oregano.
That was a lot of basil. Holy shit.
And we're going to use this much onion powder. Maybe that's why I shake it in, because I think that's seasoning. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, basil soup, anyone for real?
Yeah, something, alright. That's a stem of something.
Yeah, because you put enough oregano in there to choke a horse. She goes on to drink like 3 or 4 ladles full of this soup while it's still cooking.
Yeah. Oh, this is so comforting.
While it's cooking is sick. I'm sorry. I gotta skip a little. We gotta skip a little. Let's skip to when the soup is like... Oh, wait. We'll skip to when he's here.
Wanna grab a chair, baby doll? Do you want 1 or 2 slices of buttered toast, darling? Okay. Helping, like, Oh! Damn! God damn it, babe! Oh.
Why is she mad at him? What did he do? Her big fat ass arm knocked some shit over and she's like, God damn it, babe. You knocked some shit over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need your help cleaning that out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You see that? Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
So what happened there is the stand for the iPad fell and the iPad fell into butter. The fact that these small little inconveniences make her so angry
Butter?
is very telling.
It ain't that serious.
How you feeling, sweet pea?
Time.
Yeah, Okay, that's good enough for today.
She says, "How you feeling?" And he says, "Oh, I'm a little bit tired." And she's like, "Yeah," and just focuses on what she's doing. She does not care. I hope this man escapes for real. I hope that he does not choose this life, and if he does, he's probably going to be miserable.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do you want more?
It's fine.
Okay. And then if you let it sit for a minute, it'll melt, or you can stir it in. And
God, he does not look happy to be eating whatever this
do you want
is.
bamboo or metal?
Let's do bamboo.
Yeah.
Look at his face, bro.
It's like a lasagna. It's basically a lasagna flavor.
When does he get to
tomato
eat?
broth.
You're supposed to eat out of the same bowl?
So in case you couldn't tell by my zoom ins there, he saw the scissors on the floor and picked them up and put them in the drawer. Why did Rosie just drop the damn scissors on the floor?
I didn't even think about that. Why does this bitch just drop? Does she not have animals? I hope not. I really hope she doesn't have animals if she's just dropping scissors on
It
the
seems
floor.
like she's creating more work for him to do. It's really Cinderella-y.
And just like that, half the pot's gone. Okay. He's 6'2".
Oh, okay. He got his own. Oh.
I've been drinking way
Why is
more
his
water.
bowl so
Yeah.
small? Wait, can we? Why is his bowl so small?
I've been drinking way more water.
Yeah.
And it's yours.
Yeah.
God, that bald spot's crazy, bro.
Oh, I do? Oh, thank you. I can't tell if people are genuinely asking about the beach or if I'm just constantly getting trolled or not. I don't know.
That's just so much cheese. Oh God. All right. Oh God. Oh God.
I've answered that question so many times. But neither of us want to go because of the weather and a lot of other factors.
Actually, when Remy got there, the first thing he said was, "I can't wait to go to the beach." He said they wanted to
Yeah, I'm weak. Syke said, "Why do you finger his bald spot?" Why do you finger his bald spot? It's crazy.
go to the beach at least a couple times while he was there. Now all of a sudden that's changed. I have a feeling that's solely to do with Rosie. That's got fuck all to do with what Lee or Remy wants, whatever you want to call him.
We want to go a different time of year. I wouldn't say they're like...
I can't. That was... Oop. That's my final straw. Sorry. That was my final straw. Oop, we're done with Rosie for the day. I'm not even fucking with you. The way that... Nah. The way she slurped up that cheese like it was noodles. That was enough for me. That made me... I just ate. And if I watch any more of that, I will throw up. The TikTok. The Big Bok. Oh God. Wait, no, Amanda, what is it? Amanda! I'm nervous. Oh wait, I can't play the audio though, because it's SpongeBob. Does the audio end or no? Damn, I can't play because it's SpongeBob audio. Find me one with no SpongeBob and I'm in. But, the SpongeBob makes that copyright. Okay, really quickly, before we get into the next thing I got for today, I'm just gonna go run and use the bathroom, because I low-key gotta pee a little. Let me just pull up my music playlist for y'all, put on a little song, and I'll be right back. back. Sorry about that. The bald spots are quivering was... Y'all are sending me in the chat right now. I left and came back and y'all are saying the most diabolical bald spot things. I can't. But you know what I can. So apparently, I got told by a little somebody that I got mentioned on a stream today. I'm stretching before we get into this one. Oh, we might be here for a minute. This might be a long one today, so buckle up and get ready, y'all. Because we got some shit to get into here. Big Porky said, don't look at me. Oh, I'm looking at you, Porky. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to put it on 1.25.
So,
what are we doing?
Koopa and Christina ended up talking their shit about a certain Voldemort stream where she was talking shit on me, and Bang Bang was kind of giving her piece about it, and then Christina said something really fun.
By the way, I don't know who the fuck Bang Bang is. Every time I hear them say Bang Bang, I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Fucking funny about Snow God, so I said, you know what? I think that we should talk about this too.
Related to Foxy. So if you think back to, I believe it happened, yeah, it was on the night of the prom, which I believe was Friday into Saturday early morning. Correct. Yeah. And Jersey and Foxy got into this huge fight because of something I said, like the other day on Nature. I said, it was when Snowgoth was up there and they brought up that time that I had to do a Nature guest appearance for a punishment. And I said, oh, what's funny about that is I was already up. I stayed up all night and we were actually on the phone with Tech and Foxy, you know, talking shit on someone in the LCU. And then I kind of like alluded to, and then I finally said, yeah, it was Jersey. Mm-hmm. And I guess because of that, it reignited Jersey's like beef with Foxy. So Jersey came up to confront Foxy. They were yelling back and forth. Jersey was saying, I thought we were cool. Foxy saying, no, we're not, because you wouldn't ever respond to me. And they were going back and forth, back and forth. Well, a certain Voldemort covered that today.
The glass fans are too strong.
God, I hate their TTS.
I'm tapping the fuck out.
How wonderful. At Little Mel 82.
And yeah, that's the thing. I never said we were friends. I never said like, and yeah, that's the thing.
Wait.
Little Mel with a one glass.
Okay, I thought she actually said something there.
And yeah, that's the thing. I never said we were friends. I never said like nothing like that. I just said we were cool, which I showed yesterday, proof that we had squashed whatever we had. So just wanted to preface that before anything else gets said.
Liar.
What did that preface add to the goddamn story? I hate when people interrupt the story and they're like, I gotta preface something we already knew that you said.
So she said that Jersey lied about this whole shit because Jersey's been saying, oh, you weren't even allowed in the glass VC, blah, blah, blah. Zay had it like that.
Never said that. Never fucking said that. The only time that I brought that bitch's name up was in reference to the timeline of events. I never said,
The glass fans are too strong, and I'm tapping the fuck out.
How wonderful.
Gifted, we appreciate you. Okay, you guys are showing some interest today.
Say thank you.
Just leave it up. But thank you again, seriously, you guys.
Talk about the thing
but
you're
yeah,
talking
I didn't
about.
fucking lie about anything because I never said that it was her that was the reason that she wasn't allowed. First of all, hosts are allowed anywhere. The whole thing was that she had beef with me and she tried to come in one day and I was like, girl, why are you trying to come in and hang out with me when you don't like me? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But I never said it was because of the fucking Voldemort. And I definitely never fucking, like, I literally.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Because we fucking watched.
First of all, hosts are allowed anywhere. The whole thing.
Hey, I told you to stop stream. I'm just gonna pull the clip. We're just gonna pull the clip.
In my pants right.
No, not this one. It's this one.
Still
show
very
it.
drop.
Because, like, how you gonna say you didn't say something that you literally did say? Okay, so... Where? It's, like, right around this area, but I want to make sure I don't go past it. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to find the exact moment because they're talking about VCs a bunch in this. I think it's like right around here. It'll play out.
Tried to come to you and fucking squash shit, and you didn't fucking respond to me for shit.
No, we're not talking about months ago. We're talking about recently when we were talking back and forth, and you were like,
This feels like the prom
when
I
the
went
fucking
to.
VCs were still around, and you were like, I just wanted to let you know, like, I know we've had our beef and shit, but I hope that we're good.
Hey, look, bitch. I just checked our DMs, and it looks like me.
I just said it wasn't in DMs, and I just said it wasn't in DMs, and I just said it wasn't in DMs. You stupid fucking bitch. I just said it wasn't in DMs. You stupid ass bitch.
You're fake. Because
you did that shit in. No, you're fake because you did that shit in the VC side chat to make sure that everyone saw that Foxy was a good person, right? That's why I said I had the fucking glasses to back me up because the VC fucking knew.
That was months after.
That was months after I tried to make shit right with you. Bitch. And that's what I'm referring to.
Are you talking about? You still said in that side chat. You said we're not cool.
What are you talking about? I literally said, I was like, hey,
I don't want to. We're not fucking cool.
My pee-pee is so wet.
No, I didn't. I was like,
Keep spilling my drink on
hey,
it.
look, I don't want to bring it up right now because everything is fresh as fuck because I was right after they did what you did. And I was like, hey, yeah, we can talk about it going forward. And then you popped back in, you lying ass bitch, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, bitch, shut the fuck up. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Did somebody kick?
I know it's way after this. That actually gave me an indication of where we're at. Because that's exactly what they end up talking about. And then she's like, oh, well, that was when Zay was here. That's literally what she says. We reacted to it yesterday. I just don't have that exact. Fuck me. I know it's somewhere around here. Here, let me try looking up my name. Let me try that. Oh, here it is. I found it. Wait, no. That's not it. That's not it. Because the fucking one time they mentioned me, that's not 40 people. Hold on. Let me try just looking, because sometimes my name pops up in different ways. I'm fine in this moment. I'm proving my point. I'm dying on this hill. I cut it off. It still goes? Oh.
I didn't get my phone.
It's you.
Okay.
I didn't watch the whole clip.
So Fupa came up here and she said
was
$9. Okay, you made Hey, I was about to stick up for you.
How long ago? Like, damn, how long does it take her to come back from being kicked? No, I think I'm in like a whole different part of the stream now. I'm so confused. Hold on. Okay, so she's here. She gets kicked. I don't really know where it is in the stream. I'm gonna be real. You told me I was so close to finding it, and then you told me it was there. It was not there. Hold on. Let me go back to where I was. God damn it. I'm just gonna do my thing next time. Anytime somebody tells me to do something their way, it never works. It's never their way. There! I found it!
VC.
No, you're lying for your fucking teeth once again. Surprise,
You
surprise.
wouldn't let me in your cult ass VC when I came very respectful in your
fucking
side
Zay
chat
was here, bro.
asking
She hasn't
if I
been
could
here
fucking
in
hang
fucking
out with
2
you, and you
months.
said
What did she not say?
see.
No, you're lying for your fucking teeth once again. Surprise,
You
surprise.
wouldn't let me in your cult ass VC when I came very respectful in your
fucking
side
Zay
chat
was here, bro.
asking
She hasn't
if I
been
could
here in
fucking hang
fucking
out
2
with you, and you
months.
said no.
So were you taking responsibility? Cause what'd you say over here?
Say thank you.
Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys are definitely showing some interest today, so we might just leave it up. But thank you again, seriously, you guys. But yeah, I didn't fucking lie about anything because I never said that it was her that was the reason that she wasn't allowed. First of all, hosts are allowed anywhere. The whole thing was that she had beef with me and she tried to come in one day and I was like, girl, why are you trying to come in and hang out with me when you don't like me? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But I never said it was because of the fucking Voldemort. And I definitely never fucking, like, I literally used it as timeline reference.
What timeline does that reference? What saying when she said you wouldn't let me in your cult ass VC when Zay was here? Zay has nothing to do with why Foxy wasn't allowed in your VC. I never banned Foxy from the VC. So what does that add to the timeline saying when everybody knows the VCs are when I was there? Everybody knows that.
I was like, yeah,
Right.
this was when she was still around. Not implying that, oh yeah, you couldn't come in because of her. I was saying this is how long ago that was. Because she hasn't been here for damn near 2 months now. It had nothing to do with me putting blame on her. I don't know where everyone got that fucked up in their heads, but
because you directly, she said, you wouldn't let me in your cult ass VC. And you said when Zay was here. The things you say and then your reasonings behind why you say them directly just don't make sense. That's why people question you on it. And that's why people call you out on it. Because you don't think before you say things, you just say them and then have to walk it back later.
Never once blamed anyone. I straight up said, yeah, I wasn't fucking with you. And then there was a day where something happened and I thought that it was the day that she had left the LCU. So I said, oh yeah, that was the day that Valdazu left. But that wasn't actually what happened. It was the day that Keem came up and yelled at us and stuff. And then she tried to come in and be like, oh, buddies with me and shit like that. But it had nothing to do with her. I never fucking claimed it had anything to do with her. I brought her name up twice and it was for those reasons. To state the fucking timeline. Like,
please tell me in the chat. Did any of you take what she said in the clip that I just played from the other stream as her putting it in the timeline? Or was she directly placing blame saying, oh, well, that was when Zay was here? Like, don't play stupid.
Also, the shit that bothers me with Foxy, which I thought about after the fact that I was talking to Snow about it, I wasn't really cool with Foxy at that point, but this was around the time that we did squash it, was around the time that the fucking Paradise shit was coming out, and I realized, like, damn, Shorty's going through it. She was going through it on Queen. She was going through it with other people. A lot of people were dogpiling her, and I felt for her. Even though we weren't fucking friends or friendly or cool with each other, I felt for her because I was like, damn, like, Shorty is going through it right now. So even though we weren't on that type of time, I was fucking, when she came into the VC because somebody tagged her talking about the Paradise thing, I was like, hey, let's just squash it while we're here. Because that's what, like, normal fucking people do. So then to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, like, I wasn't going to talk to her about the whole drug thing, even though we were cool with each other. It's fucking weirdly, because me and you weren't cool, and I still made sure that you were Gucci because, like, that was some fucked up shit that was happening to you. Anybody could admit that with a heart. Anyway.
What's the point? Okay, anyways. I don't get what the point.
Say this, say that. And then Zay's over there saying, no, bitch, you had a problem with Foxy. That was all you. I never had a problem with Foxy. And in fact, Jersey's beef with Foxy started way back when Glass started because she was intimidated by Foxy.
Wrong again. That never fucking happened. You know why my beef started with her? My beef started with her because she was on Fluff calling people broke. And I was like, that's fucking weird. And I was never intimidated by her being on fucking Glass because when I first started, it was originally Butterface, that fucking racist bitch, and Zay. Those were the only two people, right?
Butterface didn't even do an episode. I don't know why she's like bringing. I never did an episode with Butterface. When Keem first announced Glass, Keem came to me and said, you can take this show and you can pick whatever intern you want. I didn't pick an intern fast enough, so he assigned Butterface to the show. I said I wanted to go live at 2 p.m. because Keem said I could pick the time slot that I wanted. Butterface couldn't go live at 2 p.m., so he switched her out with Melons. And then the day that me and Melons were doing our very first episode, in the, like, 10 minutes into the episode, Keem also put Rosie on as an intern on the show. That's how it happened. Rosie, the very... Excuse me again. Rosie, the very first episode that we were supposed to do that was, like... I think it was, like, a weekday episode because we started on the weekend or whatever. She couldn't make it there for, so Foxy came and filled in for her.
And then Butterface's schedule didn't work, so she got moved over to Wild, and Melons came over. Then I got added on, right? So we were the only two interns. That was it. Foxy decided to hop up for whatever fucking reason. I honestly don't know. And we were all just like kikiing and shit like that, having a good old time. After I hung up the call and shit, Melons decided to be funny with it and be like, oh, like, they should honestly have to fight for the intern spot. Why? Keem had already given it to me. I have no fucking reason to do that. I was never fucking intimidated by her. It was never a matter of that. It was like, no, this bitch trying to come for my gig, but I already have it. So what are you talking about? And
I don't know. That's definitely not how I remember things going at all. I remember all three of them to some extent were like, we all want this position and like fighting over it. It wasn't like, yeah, Melons did at one point definitely say, oh, we should all fight for it, but they all did. That's like the point. They all in like some way were like trying to get the position. Keem ended up picking Rosie for it just because I think like on screen she had like the most chemistry between her and Melons. Like Melons just wouldn't have worked that good on the show, and Foxy wasn't an intern for Glass. She was never technically in the running to actually be on the show. But there were times when I would want to have Foxy on the show where Rosie didn't. What did I take that as? Intimidation. Why else would you not want to have Foxy on the show? There were times where I wanted Fupa on the show, and she wouldn't want Fupa to be on the show because she thought that that was like back when people were saying that they'd rather have me and Fupa on Glass. I think Yo Mama said that at one point or whatever. And I said I wanted to bring Fupa on for an episode to interview her. And she was like, no, because people are saying that they'd rather have Fupa as the co-host. She was constantly intimidated about like being replaced on the show. And anybody that like worked behind the scenes with us to some extent can back me up on the fact that she would bring up all the time that she was worried about being replaced. So this is just like a cope.
then my actual beef started with her when she did the shit on Fluff.
I know, because I was there from the very beginning of Fluff and Glass. Also, me and Foxy were both on the first episode of Glass. Weird enough. It's not.
I honestly forgot because it feels like fucking forever ago.
No, I know, but I'm saying just for context. Glass was always the show Foxy wanted. She was bitter as fuck. She never got put on a show. I got put on Fluff. It was given to me alone. With Josh as the showrunner. You ended up on Glass with Voltazoo or whatever. He had nowhere to go. And Ultra and Sour Power got Jester. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then Josh quit Fluff. I get Batgirl. Okay? Me and Batgirl are very similar where we're like nice. We're very like, let's have fun, you guys, you know? So we did it for two interns. But then her big idea to get her name out there was to start drama. Well, she was too chicken shit to start drama with established shows, so she went after Glass. Because A, she was bitter, she never got on Glass, and B, she was too chicken shit to go after bigger shows, even though people were telling her to start shit to get her name out there. But, you know, it's funny.
No, that's not why she did it that way. I could tell you exactly why Foxy came for Glass. I mean, it was the most obvious answer. Foxy came to me back when she was an intern, and she asked, hey, like, what do you think I should do to get my name out there? I told her the obvious answer is be in a bunch of fucking drama. So why would she go and start drama with a bunch of people, like, that she doesn't really know yet, when she could start drama with somebody that, like, directly said to her, yeah, drama is something we do. Like, she knew I'd bite back. You know what I'm saying? She knew that we were the type of channel who would actually respond to the drama. She played that right. Being a small channel Fluff, going after a channel like Queens, they're not even going to respond to you. Going after a smaller channel like Glass made sense. Nothing she did in that was wrong. I don't really get his point in saying that.
enough, the only thing that got her name out there was Wonder Woman calling her a man and her going on that poor tirade.
And I even defended her. I even defended her when that all was happening. Because I was like, Wonder Woman, that's weird as fuck to say about somebody. Like, what are you trying? It was such a weird fucking thing. But yeah, and I remember that she was like pressed because she didn't have a show, and everyone that was on the bus tryouts pretty much got put somewhere, and she didn't have anywhere. She was like campaigning like crazy. She was like, I have the whole setup. Why won't you guys just put me somewhere? Pick me, choose me,
Because
love
she's monotone
me.
boxing. Monotone boxing.
Thank you for giving me a little bit of insight on the other side. But yeah, no, intimidated, scared is fucking crazy.
She was pissed that it wasn't her and Volzu like day one. Like she really thought she slayed that shit. She really did.
The only reason I think that Foxy wasn't picked for Glass, to be honest, is because she was on a setup. That put her in a leg up compared to like Rosie for sure. The only reason she wasn't picked is because me and Foxy were too similar in how we run shows. I'm not really monotone per se, but I'm definitely more of like I'm not trying to clown it up on a show, and that was the energy that she presented as well. So it wouldn't really make sense to put like two people who are just like chill on a show together.
Straight up said to Voltazu, I was like, listen, if it comes down to you picking, because at that point, I'm sorry, Melons was literally being called melatonin because that bitch was boring as fuck. And I was like, hey,
Oh,
listen,
shit, awful.
if you choose to pick her, like, I don't even think I'm gonna stay around because, like, I really vibe with Glass. I fuck with this. Like, this is like where I want to go. And like Melons was like, oh, I'll go anywhere. I'll do anything. And I was like, okay, bye, bitch. But like, I was happy where I was at. And at the end of the day, Keem placed me there, intern or not. Like,
yeah, that is what happened pretty much. I mean, she did directly say, she was like, if I don't get the spot on Glass, I don't want to be in the universe. So, yeah, that's true.
it was my seat. It wasn't Foxy. So for her to
Right.
even try to be like, oh, they should go head to head, like Melons, that was such a weird fucking thing. But I just
But
had
it
to
was
touch
a
on
thing that was
because everyone
happening.
wants to
The
keep
whole
fucking running their
audience
mouths
saw
about
it.
me.
I remember that for facts.
Right.
I remember that.
I remember that for a fact.
Do
Bitch,
we
where?
believe in the Voldemort?
I do.
I think at this point,
Really?
yeah, because she hates her, so all the truth's gonna come out. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I also feel like that Voldy, I'm going to call her, I feel like she wants to, listen, I've noticed something about her channel, which is the only time when she talks about the
I don't even
LCU is the
know
only
who
time when
this
she gets a lot of
bitch
views,
Mhm.
right? So,
For the millionth time. Like, these motherfuckers keep saying the same thing. Like, I don't got videos that are over 2K. That's not about the fucking LCU. You could keep spinning the same narrative that the only thing that gets views on this channel is talking about the LCU when I'm sitting at less viewers than I was before I was talking about the LCU today. To be totally legitimate with you, I was sitting at over 150 earlier today and we're down to 128 at this point. I don't think it's the LCU that brings the views. It's not the LCU name. It's the drama that comes with it. They know whenever I'm talking about the LCU, it's because I'm talking about probably some tea or something that happened that I could actually speak on because I spent a year there. That's why people tune into my channel to see when I'm talking about it. Because I spent enough time there that I'm talking from a place of somebody who saw the whole thing as it was created. Like, I lived this shit, to be real.
in her mind, if she's talking about this is going to bring her views because her views are like 600 max.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna do this every time. I'm just gonna do it every time. All right. Non-LCU, 2.3K. Non-LCU, 1.2K. Foodie Beauty, I mean, 900. I mean, honestly, Foodie thumbnails don't do that well. Ziamara, 1.5K. I mean, are they calling Ziamara the LCU now? I don't know, maybe. Fun Friday, 986. I don't think 600's been around in a minute, to be real. Some of them, like the extra Emily, but I don't really cover a lot of streamer bullshit anymore. Yeah, this was the worst one ever. 522. Or I guess like the gaming streams that don't do good. Is that what we're talking about here? Because please tell me, like, where? Where are we seeing 600 at? Because every time they say this, I'm just like, they seem to be more pressed about the views that I got than me.
She actually addressed that today. She was saying something like someone came in and was like, stop talking about the LCU. That's the only content you have. And she was like, that's the only time you idiots click on my videos. And it's like, oh,
yeah.
Well,
So she really involved.
No, that was not what I said. I said that's the only time the LCU brained idiots, the one who come and say that in the chat, click on those videos. So I said thank you for the free views. But you can sum it up and make it seem totally different than what it was.
Involved herself in something that really didn't involve her. And I truly believe that.
Thank you! Somebody with some fucking sense!
Right.
Like, okay,
Right.
it's one thing if you want to run your mouth about me. If I said something about you, fair, whatever. But I didn't, like, I literally brought your name up to reference a fucking timeline. Not to put blame on you, nothing like that. I don't know why you thought that that had anything to do with you when it was a fight between...
Because literally everybody does. Not a single person in this chat said that they didn't take it as that. Every single person who saw that clip took it the same way that you were putting the blame on that onto me. But now you're trying to spin the narrative that it wasn't, and you just look silly because we could just play the two clips back to back of you saying you didn't do that and the clip of you directly saying it. So I don't really understand your point in saying this. When I talk about the LCU, it's whenever I feel like it. It doesn't have to be you who brings me up. It doesn't have to be anybody who brings me up. To be honest, if I think they're on some stupid shit and I want to address it, I will. The same way I'll address any YouTube drama bullshit that I think is stupid. I covered like the Ice Poseidon house and I covered the shit that I didn't like over there too. I'm gonna just cover shit. That's the whole point of being a reaction channel. That's the whole point of being a commentary channel, is you come with topics and you talk about them.
Me and Foxy, you only wanted to bring it up because Foxy fucking sucks your dick at one point and says that like Glass isn't doing well without you and shit like that. And
no, that actually wasn't why I brought it up. I didn't even watch to that point. I literally watched to the point that I saw that clip and I was like, nah, yeah, you're just dead lying. It has nothing to do with Foxy sucking my dick. I just think that you're quick to dogpile on people when you already think that they're down because you want to go against somebody who's already up.
to be real, it's because of the fucking stupid ass sink or swim thing. That's the only time your name was actually brought up and I was talking anything about you. But you inserted yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. And then everyone sat there on your channel and was like, yeah, you get her. For what? Like, I'm not talking about you.
So, it also makes me laugh that I'm not talking about you. You ran your mouth about me for however fucking long. I could choose to respond weeks later if I wanted to regardless. You should have never spoke and talked all this shit about me if you wanted me to be so high and positive about you. You chose to go this route of, I'm gonna go talk shit to people knowing I didn't do shit wrong to you. I left the LCU, I gave you an out to leave with me, you chose to stay and suck Keem's dick. So I'm gonna judge you for sucking Keem's dick after claiming so hard that you hate working for that guy. You'd be in tears claiming you wanna quit every week. I'm gonna judge you.
I get it if I'm running my mouth about you, but I wasn't fucking talking about you in that fight at all. My beef was not with you, it was with Foxy. So, what?
I can decide at any point in time, if you say my name and I don't like what you said, your beef is now with me.
I'm glad somebody got some common sense up on this fucking panel, though.
Voldy and Jersey both didn't like Foxy.
And that's another thing! If you go back and actually watch the streams when I'm talking my shit, she could have just sat there. She could have just sat there and not said absolutely anything. But she was going just as hard on her.
Yeah, because I do believe in critiquing shit that I think is stupid. I told Foxy straight up, not just on camera, behind the scenes, that when she sat there and called the audience broke, that was fucking dumb. I would tell her that to her face right now. That's just fucking dumb. I don't know who the fuck you think you are to call your audience broke. You ain't Miss Moneybags over here. In general, most of the shit that I have talked shit on Foxy for has been critiques to her character. I haven't sat there and ripped apart her looks or anything like that. I wouldn't even consider it talking shit if I'm critiquing somebody's actions, to be real. You can say that I didn't like Foxy. Yeah, I've said over and over again that I do like Foxy. I've admired her as a creator, like, since the jump. There's been things that Foxy's done that I didn't fuck with. Like, when she was, like, totally warring against Glass, I got why she was doing it. Doesn't mean I had to fuck with it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can recognize the game without having to respect every move that's made while you play it, if that makes sense.
Like, are we gonna pretend like that didn't fucking happen, bro? Because they're there. The Vons are there.
Because they talk shit about Foxy all the time.
Well, I think when you get two people, especially like, it's a little bit harder to do when you have 3 people on panel, but like when you have 2 co-hosts and they're that close, like, you know how close they were saying like they would hang out for hours after the show, etc. I think oftentimes, if one person doesn't like someone, the other person can kind of feel like they have to take the same stance if they don't want to start beef with that person. You know?
Oh, you mean like the beef that I had to fucking be involved in with how many fucking other hosts here that didn't do nothing to me personally, that I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna stick up for my co-host?
That's just your business, bitch. Like, what? That's just you saying that you don't have a spine of your own to stick up and have your own opinions. What beef did I get you in that wasn't your own? I mean, people just didn't fuck with you. Isn't that because of yourself? The only reason they fuck with you now is because they hated me more. Like, that's the thing she doesn't realize. They hate me more than they fuck with her. If she became friends with me again, they wouldn't just start keeping cool with her. No, they'd start shitting on her again. Their friendships with her are only conditional on if she's shitting on me or not. That's really all it is. Those people just don't like me. That's really the best way to put it. Blood Raina said she never stuck up for you, by the way. I mean, I wouldn't really say that. I'd say there was definitely times in main chat where I'd see her, like, arguing with people and stuff like that. I wouldn't directly say she never had stuck up for me, but I'm saying, like, I could fight my battles on my own. I never asked her to do that. She can pick any side she wants in a battle. If she wanted to argue against me on points, she could have done that. She chose not to.
Like,
honestly, like they can feel kind of pressured into not liking this person because, oh, my friend doesn't like them, so I have to have the same stance. Otherwise, my friend's gonna get mad at me. So I kind of feel like it could have been a case of that. Like Jersey, Zay even said that Jersey refused to squash the beef. So, and I do kind of...
Yeah, but Zay won't squash the beef either. Like, I love that Zay acts so above it all when she was just as petty and she was in that fucking glass hug box 24/7. They both were. And the fact is, Jersey...
Who the fuck is this bitch? Who was in the hug box 24/7? Jersey was the one in the VC 24/7. I could count each day. I spent maximum of like 3 to 4 hours in the VC at night. That's pretty much all I ever went in the VC for. Especially when we did movie nights, that's when you'd see me in there the most. I specifically didn't spend a lot of time in the fucking VC because I know how weird people get if you spend too much time in there. I had already done a channel, Nerds, who had problems with the VC, and I knew that if Keem sees you spend too much time in there, he'll just take it away from you. So this bitch isn't even in the server, but she knows when I was in the VC, like talking just straight out your ass. Like, who even are you?
Came back. She took the heat for it when Zay was just as guilty.
Bang, bang. Thank you, babes. Love you forever.
Do you think a random woman who was not here when anything happened, talking just straight out of her ass proves your point? This bitch is sitting here throwing her arms up like, oh yes, I'm so correct. Who, like, no one knows who this Bang Bang bitch is. None of you Glassos have ever met her. Who, like, talking just straight out of a perspective of somebody who, like, wasn't even in the club.
Those other two are going to snake each other so fast and ruin this damn show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good. Putting them together was fucking genius, actually. I'm curious which one is going to get fucking destroyed by the other first. I think Christina, because she's a little too dumb and Fupa's been around longer.
Oh,
but I can't wait for them to dox each other, go IRL on each other.
Oh, yeah, they're going to do some messy ass shit. But yeah, Bang Bang makes, like, the best fucking point about the whole thing. It's like, she was right there. She was doing the bullshit too. Like, yeah, maybe she wasn't in those fucked up group chats that I've admitted were fucked up, but she was sitting there. Well, not those specific ones that got leaked, but trust and believe, she was in that one. But yeah, fucking to sit there and act like holier than thou when you were right there talking your mess and shit like that, and now all of a sudden it's a different fucking story is fucking bizarre, bro.
I didn't talk the same type of mess you did. That's the difference. The problem with Rosie is here's the way shit talk goes with Rosie, right? You would, like, say you're in a group chat with her. You'll say, hey, this person did something to piss me off. And she goes on to be like, yeah, and fuck them, and fuck everything about them, and fuck who they stand for. She just goes on too far with it. I would say, hey, I find this person to be annoying in VC. Most of the time, it'd be something like book club going on, and somebody wouldn't shut the fuck up. Somebody would just keep going on and on and on about the same fucking thing. And I'd be like, yeah, this person is really getting on my nerves right now. Or it'd be another person in VC when we'd, like, be having one conversation and another person kept, like, interrupting to talk about their personal shit. I'd be like, that's annoying. The extent of the shit that I talked was talking about people who annoyed me and people who I thought did weird stuff or moved weird. Like, there was definitely people that I thought being in the LCU were super parasocial who, since being out of the LCU, have totally changed and been way more chill. And I've even told them that to their face. The difference is, I would own up and tell the people to their face that I talk shit about them. You will still sit there and act as if you did nothing wrong. You keep trying to throw me under the bus to, like, put me in your shit, but still trying to say that you're taking accountability for it. I didn't do the same level of shit you did. I wasn't in a bully hate guild. I was in a group chat with me, you, Danny, and Psych. And everybody who's been in that group chat attests to the fact that I talked in there the least.
Not only that, but it's like, oh my god, there's so much shit. Like, there's so many, like, you want to say that I'm, like, lazy and I'm this and I'm that and I'm a bad fucking co-host, but yet you were more than willing to have me over on your fucking channel if we were both gonna leave together. There was nothing wrong there.
Yeah, I was totally fine with just continuing to carry you. What point does that disprove? I was totally, but you know what I did say? I actually didn't say I would work with you on my channel. I said I would do a collab channel with you and I would still focus and we would each have our own channels. Why did I say that? Because I knew you wouldn't put in the same amount of fucking effort. Like, the collab channel would probably do good, my channel would probably do good, but at the time you didn't even have a setup. So it's like, I'm supposed to do everything for the channel on top of running the streams, etc., etc., and you were just gonna come collect a paycheck. Like, it just... what's your point in saying this? Like, I really don't get that.
There were multiple times that I opened up the floor for conversation to talk to me if you thought that I wasn't, like, pulling my own weight. And you never did. Up until all of this fucking went down.
That's not true, because there was definitely times where I brought up that there was things that I wanted you to do, or I asked you to do more on the show. She even complained about times when she said that I texted her and told her that S1K said that she needed more energy. So, did I correct you or did I not correct you? Which one is it? Because I definitely did correct you. I was very nice about it, though, because there'd be times she'd come to me and complain about things that people were saying that were true. And I would talk her down and be like, no, like, it's okay. Like, just lock in, put on a good show, like, show them they're wrong. But if you're not showing them they're wrong, that's not on me, man. Like, what?
Also, thank you, Moon Dreamland, with the 199 that said sending a little support to Snow in Jersey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you guys, we got about 22 minutes left. So if you guys would like to drop any other support, if you guys would like to drop any other gifteds, but I think you guys have definitely shown more interest in it today for the 24-hour stream. So I think we will roll it on over. But
15 out of 200? 15 out of 200 is enough interest to roll a goal over? God damn. Spoople said, sorry, I was annoying during the gay ops in Glass VC. Nah, you weren't, to be honest. You were not annoying. I don't think I ever complained about you once, Spooples. As far as, like, the Glass VC gay op bullshit, I mean, I've already spoke my piece on that. I don't care now. I really don't give a fuck. It was more people in there talking shit about her than it was talking shit about me, so I don't know.
But yeah, it's just fucking like I could not have said it better. Like, I truly cannot have said it better. You were completely fine. You were sitting there right there with me doing all the bullshit, and now you want to act like you're above it all.
Okay.
Right? I was not right with you doing the bullshit. I was not the one fucking dating random fucking fans and, like, getting, like, super parasocial with fucking people in DMs to the extent that you were. Absolutely the fuck not. I was not in these bully hate groups. Absolutely the fuck not. Just because we were friends and just because we were working together doesn't mean I was right there in the shit. And nobody said I'm above it all. But I'm going to call you out for playing the victim constantly and acting like I wronged you when nothing bad has happened to you from me.
I have some things to say about this. Okay, well, let's talk about Jersey really fast, okay? Jersey, okay, so you've had several things to say about me since I've been back, and yet once I have not heard you ever come up onto a panel that I've been on, or ever say it to me. Two, your little buddy Snowbot that you have defending your honor on live last night with the fucking lies and false allegations towards me about saying that I committed a felony with no fucking average proof, okay? And you have him up.
I had nothing to do with Jersey. I said that on my fucking own, you stupid bitch. I didn't even tell Jersey anything about that shit. I do my own shit. Girl, how are you trying to twist that on the
receipts? I know you're not talking about proof, bitch.
Oh,
I know
like
you're
the
not
ruffle shit?
Is that all they said?
Yeah, where's the receipt for that? Where's the sex tape,
so.
mama? Where's it at?
I think that's the end of it. I hope so. Rice Pudding with the 199 who said, I just checked Glass views over the last month and put a yeesh face. Yeah. I mean, shit. What can I say? I think that's it. I don't know if there's any more, but that's all I'm gonna watch for right now. If there's more, maybe I'll check it out tomorrow. We got Miss Tomato Jam with the Glizzy General for 1 month who said, woohoo, 1 month. May I get a mustard, pretty please? Tell him. Alrighty, so that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode, but before we get ending off, I do have to do our lovely pet of the day. So let me go ahead and grab today's special winner. Oh, Nightmare just redirected? Oh, that's fucked up. Nightmare, thank you. We're about to redirect a redirect. I hate when this happens because I feel so bad every time. Well, they'll get to see Pet of the Day, though. So, Nightmare stands. You guys can check out Pet of the Day here. Ooh, I don't know. I'm torn. I got a couple ready. I think I'm going to choose this baby. Okay. Let me drop it in general. And then let's show it to the stream. Oh, not my analytics. Don't mind me. Showing my analytics. We got today's pet of the day, Little Miss Olive. Moon Kitten, your cat is adorable. She's got the most cat-looking cat face I've ever seen. I love Olive. Yeah! Olive! 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 Mono said expose the stream only made 50 cents. I don't know, something like that. I don't even care. Honestly, yesterday was such a good day. I was like, I don't even expect to make shit on stream today. All right, let me see. Ooh, I'm gonna get you guys redirected over to Aren't You Exhausted? Go check her out. She is covers a bunch of different stuff in Girl World. Her channel's hella interesting. She's really funny, so go check her out. And I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you again, Nightmare, for the redirect. Sorry to